Yep. Hey, good morning, Battle Pro. So far so good. We just getting started here. Try to get a early morning ride in before the work day here. It's really nice and cool right now. And how is your morning going?
Battle Pro 235 set nice.
Well, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this this Senna helmet. It's the smart helmet with the Bluetooth connection to the helmet and everything, and in combination with the IRL text-to-speech, and the commands coming right into my helmet are actually quite nice. I may have to do a review on this helmet here.
How much was it?
It wasn't too bad. I want to say it was a 159, and you got to keep in mind I bought two of them. I always have to buy things in pairs, his and hers. Now, not always, I mean, but a lot of times I buy things in pairs for my wife. So one reason I got them is, one, she needs a new helmet. I kind of need a new helmet. You know, I have 3 helmets to choose from now. But I wanted these because not only do they do the Bluetooth to your phone, there's an intercom connection in between helmets. So we were testing them last night. So you hit the middle button, you tap it once, and the intercom between any paired helmets is active. So now, like if I'm slightly ahead of my wife and the wind's going and I'm trying to talk to her, she can't hear me, we can hear each other over the helmet intercom. And it'll also be kind of nice when I get the tandem fixed up this weekend, because it'll be easier to be able to talk without kind of like turning my head back to kind of shout at her. Because when you are on a tandem, those small movements can make the ride a bit uncomfortable for everyone. So you want to kind of stay as straight as possible. So that was another reason to get them. One, just when we're out riding solos, our bikes solo, well, together, but on individual bikes, but also for the tandem. So did I say the price? I think I said the price, right? $159, I think, is what they're going for. And we got the Senna R1. It's the only one, I believe, that comes in like other colors other than just white, black, or gray. So I got my wife a blue one, and I got my usual black helmet. You know, the audio quality, it's not, going to be stereo like when I was listening to music with it last night, testing it. It's not like you got earbuds in your head and you're listening to bass thumping, super high audio quality. But the audio is coming across enough that you're listening to some pretty good music, and the speakers sit right over the top of the ears, so it projects down, and yeah, it makes for really nice audio. I mean, you could hear it. I'm not one to ride with earbuds anyways. I wish I could listen to music while I'm riding, but carrying a speaker is going to be, quite large, and when I ride, I just don't, even just having one earbud is a little unusual for me, because I really pay attention to the traffic, the sounds that are going on around me. So at some point in time, I'm going to turn on the music and test that feature out while I'm out riding. The other feature, I think my wife and I were going to go out this weekend, and I'm quite curious to get an understanding how the microphone works while you're actually moving. Now, it's supposed to be a pretty good mic with some decent noise canceling, because the microphone sits like right, I'm pointing, like you all know where I'm pointing at, but right under the front lip of the helmet. So, there's no dead cat or anything on it. I'd be willing to glue one on if I thought that it needed it. But last night, just walking around the house, we thought that it sounded quite nice, but what does it sound like when we're actually moving here in the wind? All right, well, so I'm heading over to a group ride that I haven't done in a long time. Now, what I'm unsure of is the time that they take off. I think they take off at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna go try to head on over there, see if I catch this group. It's called the Terry's Ride. And it happens every Friday that I'm aware of. I just can't usually catch it because of work or dropping my daughter off at school. And well, yesterday was her last day of school, so, and I don't really have any meetings early in the morning today. So I got a little bit of time to get out for a brief ride. So I figure I'd come meet them and see where they're headed today. And just depending on the route that they take, because they take a different route each time. So depending on the route they take will determine, you know, how long I follow with them, or if they're just going a little bit out of my reach to get back, you know, for a turnaround point, to get back at a decent time for my work day.
Power 1,700, 925 milliseconds. Power permanent set switch to IRL. Black box cloud, 850, 262 milliseconds.
I thought I fixed that so that it wouldn't read those. I'm gonna have to look at that again. Let me check these settings here really quick. Text to speed, chat history, customize your activity feed. Event configuration. Don't know what this is. Text to speech settings. Let's see here. Mute text to speech for bots. Yeah, okay, so that's what I want. I want to. Well, I guess I don't understand this here, so I toggle the button, assuming that if it says mute text to speech for bots. So I figure if the button is clicked and it's moved over to the right and it's green, I would assume that means that it's on. Hello. Oh, everybody's being nice today. Well, hopefully I'll catch this group here. We'll see. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually met with them, and since I don't do it all the time, I'm confused on whether the start time is 8 or 9. And I think it's 8. Because I think, one time I tried to show up here at 9, waited around, never saw anybody, not even early birds. So I just went on my own ride, and later on I looked at the activities to see who started from this location, and well, looked like everybody left at 8 o'clock. So we're gonna find out here. Let's see who's over here. And this is a pretty cash ride. I mean, there's a few people that, maybe a few years ago I've raced with here and there, but it's not a real serious ride. It's just a easy cash. But let's see here. Alrighty. So once again, either I've entirely missed it or I just have the wrong time. I really don't know. So I may be just doing my own ride here again. That's a bummer. I was kind of looking forward to a group ride.
Shy said morning PK, working and lurking.
I got you. Thank you for the lurks. I'm going to be doing the same later on as soon as I finish this ride. Get back and do some working and lurking. But I don't see this group, so I really just need to get in contact with someone and find out what time they leave. Because, again, I've just been mixed up on, is it 8 or is it 9? And maybe it's 9. I really just don't know. Let's see, it's already 7:55, so I'll just hang out a bit, do some circles in the parking lot here, and see if somebody shows up. I don't even have anybody that I could text to see what time the Terry's ride takes off. I bet you anything it's 9 o'clock. Well, I can't wait around here till 9 o'clock, so we'll give it a few minutes just in case. I doubt anybody's going to show up because, you know, It's not a ride that people just show up to. Oh, look at that German Shepherd. It's not a ride that people just show up to for at the last minute. Where's that dog go? It's not a German Shepherd, is it? Look. Get a beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Oh. All right, y'all. 7:58. Nobody here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my own little ride done. So I'm just going to head along the Bosque and just get this ride done. So y'all join me. I wonder if that came across in the audio. Hello, coming on your left here. Dimitri, thank you for the host. Good. I'm up on your left here. Good. All right, so I guess what I'm gonna have to do is research a little further and figure out when the Terry's ride takes off.
Offset how long you have for?
Maybe an hour. We'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards Bike and Coffee and figure out if I'm going to turn around there or not. So I'm going to head towards the Albuquerque Biopark Zoo area, pretty much towards downtown area. Just a short ride today. I didn't want to kind of lose the vibes of being able to quickly set up for an IRL stream. Since I have two setups and I have to move the equipment from one backpack to the other. So I'm using the backpack right now that is the sleeker, slimmer profile, something that I would show up for a race for. versus the other backpack. Like when I was on the single speed, I have a bigger all mesh, you know, it's just a big backpack. I can put big batteries in there, I can put whatever I want in it, and then the camera hangs off the left shoulder versus right here, you know, the chest plate in the center. So I'm on the fast bike today. I'm not promising I'm gonna go very fast, but I'm set up to go fast. All right, so I know I'm going to get low bit rate in this tunnel. It seems like every time I do, so I need to test to see if that bot, if I shut the bot off on the text-to-speech. Oh, let's see. And let's see here. Are we going to get a scene switch or not? Maybe not. Wow. I guess I went through there so fast I didn't have time to get low bit rate. Oh, maybe. We'll see. The only problem with this direction right now is it's a tailwind. So that means I'm gonna be riding. Really, I thought I saw one little flash of gray there, but maybe it just happened so quick. Yeah, I went through that tunnel pretty fast, but I got a nice strong tailwind, which is not my normal routine. My normal routine is always to go against the flags and try to have an easier ride coming home. But that doesn't always pay out in my favor, as you know, last weekend when I went out north to Bernalillo thinking I was going to have a tailwind all the way back, and of course the wind just changed directions on me. Good grief, there's a ton of freaking gnats in the air out here. Got them in my ear. Oh my gosh. Good grief. Oh. Oh my gosh. I may have to get off this trail. Good grief. You guys can't see them, but there are huge swarms of gnats all in the air right here. I've already swallowed a bunch, got a bunch in my ear. Yeah, so the other thing I'm curious about, oh my God. Up the road here. That's right. Up the road here, they had the bosque shut down because we had a huge fire over here. So the fire was actually side of the river, but the way the wind was blowing, the embers blew across the river, and so the firefighters were trying to put out two fires because the fire actually jumped the river. So we'll see if they let us through here. I can still smell I mean, I'm like, even from here, you can smell the remnants of the smoke, the fire. Oh yeah, we do. We have 3 major fires going on right now, Dimitri. If you look up, I forget the names of the fires, but the one up north is the bad one. I hadn't done a check on it recently, but for nearly 2-3 weeks, it's been burning. And while I was out traveling, my wife gave me an update on it, and it was only 29% contained. So that's our worst one right now. When I was driving back from Denver, I was driving right through the trail of the smoke cloud. And Dimitri, I'm not sure how long I was driving through that smoke stream, but it felt like a good 10 to 15 miles of driving through it, and it was so thick and eerie that visibility was maybe a mile, and everything is glowing this this very unusual, like burnt orange color. At first I thought it was my sunglasses, so I pulled my sunglasses down. And no, it was eerie orange, blood orange, red. Ah, damn it. Nope. Yeah, so depending on what goes on with the fires is going to determine whether we do much camping this year or not. Hello. Yeah, because once the fires hit, they'll just shut the campgrounds down. They won't even let you. They won't even let you camp and put stipulations that, you know, no fires, no campfires. They just won't let you camp, period. Which will be kind of a bummer because, you know, we haven't used our trailer in a little while, and I want to go up north towards Abiquiu and the paddleboards. You know, just do some little quick weekenders, pull up to the lake and break out the paddleboards. Yeah. Now, if you're now, you know, my trailer, you know, I can, you know, it's got a gas burner and everything, so, you know, we can cook and all that, as long as your camping is not about somebody left here. You guys couldn't hear me at all. You know, if your campfire is your source of cooking, then yeah, you're screwed. But, you know, I could even fire up the generator and start up the microwave if I need to, but it's not my ideal way of camping. I usually only use the microwave in the camper if I pull my trailer on a business trip and I'm that's my hotel, you know, when I stay on site and take my camper trailer, I'll usually plug in and stay on site for the week that I'm, you know, at one of my facilities.
Offset haven't been camping in 10 some years, but it's nice for cooking, but also just sitting around.
Yep, that's exactly right. Just sitting around, just taking in, you know, some nature, some quiet time, and I think the last camping trip my wife and I did, I actually posted it. I made a YouTube video on it. I forget what I called it. Oh yeah, we're shut down. I'm gonna have to detour on out. Okay, we're shut down, right? We're shut down?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, got it. Yep. I'm gonna have to detour and go another way. Yeah, so the fire was literally on the other side of the river right here. So this is the whole intersection was shut down. Trying to think of the name of that video now. I think it was something about camping in the BH-17 in, what was that area? Was it Mora, New Mexico? I don't remember. I tend to just make content and shoot it out there with, you know, it's not really the intent of getting viewers. I just do it for the sake of, you know, trying to keep up with, you know, getting better at editing, clipping, splicing, audio. Hello, Cheesy Rider. Let's see here. Now, I'm pretty sure they've closed down from Montano to Candelaria. How are you doing today? But I'm not worried about getting on at Candelaria. I'll probably just, I'll take this here all the way to Biking Coffee. I don't even know if biking. I don't even know if, oh goodness. Bike and Coffee is open on Monday. Well, at least I'm not eating gnats and bugs anymore. Yeah, this is a nice one too. This used to be a double lane road, and they finally shut it down to single and gave full lane to bike. So that's nice. There's a nice truck to draft off of. Oh. I don't think there's any way I'd catch it even with the slowdown in the roundabout. Yep, nice tailwind. But I'm like cruising, I'm barely pedaling. I'm still in the small ring and I'm doing 20 miles an hour. Although that flag was sitting still, but it's half staff. Wash down all those bugs I was eating earlier. Yeah. So Dimitri, I don't think you were around earlier when I was talking about the helmet that I have on. And maybe you were, I don't know. But I got a new helmet on. It's the Senna R1. And I bought his and hers, so it's really nice. It's got Bluetooth in. The text-to-speech is just coming right into my helmet, right over the top of my ear. And I got it because it had an intercom feature. So when my wife and I were out riding the tandem together, I don't have to look back slightly to, I don't have to, tell her anything, like make body movements, because when you're on a tandem, whatever happens in front, that resonates to the back and can make for an uncomfortable ride. So I wanted to be able to have communications where I can still keep my head straight forward and talk to my wife on the tandem, but also just rides like this where I'm ahead of her or she's ahead of me, and I'm trying to tell her something, or look at this, look at that, she can't hear me. So with the intercom feature, it's going to make it nice. Yeah, so the all the parts, well, let me think about that. All the parts are here with the exception of the 10-speed shifters. So those were, I got notification from UPS that in California there was a railroad maintenance issue, so it was delayed a couple of days. So it's supposed to be here today. Hey, Tusted. So if everything gets here today, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow afternoon of just being in the whole day in my bike shop doing the complete teardown and the rebuild. So hopefully I have all the right parts. I've ordered, let's see, 3x10 road shifters, drop bars, new grips for the stoker position, new bottom brackets, new tubes, new tires, new brake pads. So I'm gonna pull all the wheel bearings out. I got, the wheels need to be trued for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream sometime Saturday after my wife and we do our quick little ride, and go try to set up, basically move my gym stream setup into the bike shop and try to have at least 2 cameras going of, working on that tandem the whole day. Yeah, the Rio Grande. It's because it parallels the Rio Grande River, Rio Grande. I did eat today, but well, you get around here and you just start smelling all the food and breakfast. I'm just hungry. Yeah, big river. All right, this is where I need to figure out where I want to go from here. So I'll tell you what, let's, yeah, I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to go do this here. Easy, buddy. Easy. A long weekend ride? No, I think we're going to do just a typical loop that we do. Something quick and short. One, we want to test these helmets out for comms. And then I got to get back and finish up some yard work. And so I can't even start that tandem rebuild stream until I finished the Yep, yeah, in fact I'll ride by one of the houses over here that was used. You gotta remember which street it's on. Let's see here. Go this way. Let me think here for a sec. Yeah, I think I got to go up here and then go left. I think you'll recognize the house once I go by. I was going to go to the left and go on Central, but that road will take me to Central as well, so I'll just go that way. Oh wow, when did they put this in? This lane here is relatively new. Now it looks kind of worn and beat. I mean, you can see all the cars driving on the white line. It's like nobody knows how to frickin' drive. I mean, you got all that space, and yet you still gotta. I just don't get it. All right, yeah, so I think I go left right here, and it should. Let me just double check my direction here. Yep, okay. Yep, it's this way. All right, I should be right up here. I'll slow down a bit when we get there and kind of do a circle around it. Oh yeah, it's right here. This white one here on the corner here. Let's see if you recognize this house right here. Yeah, do you recognize that house? I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see here. Yeah, so I kind of vividly recall one scene where Jesse came out that side gate right there. Yeah, so if you go look up any Breaking Bad scenes, you should recognize that house. Let me turn this way here really quick. That way you can see it here. Whew. All right, y'all see that? Is my camera pointed the wrong direction? Ugh. Now, of course, you know they use several houses. I think there were even at least 2 in this neighborhood, but there were some in the Northeast Heights that were used. Okay. That guy thought I was waving at him. Hello. Boy, everybody's really friendly today. There were a couple of homes used out on the west side, including one nursing home that I've passed by before on my bike. And oh yeah, great show. Many different diners and cafes that were used along the route here, old Route 66. You know, I'm sitting here talking with my hands, and everybody's waving at me like I'm waving. Why do I talk with my hands? I talk like this. I'm not even Italian. So, I know I've told this story before, but for anybody who's not heard it, best hot dogs in town. I remember my grandparents taking me there when I was probably 10 years old. That's like, oh fuck, how old am I? 54. It's like 44 years ago. Whoops. So yeah, my grandfather, I'll ride by there, but there's a place. My grandfather lived just right here in downtown Albuquerque. Now you gotta keep in mind, this was like 40 some years ago, okay? He lived here in downtown, and he and my grandmother owned a place called Globe Cleaners, and it was right on the corner of what is that street? Lead and 4th Street or 2nd Street. So Dimitri, you remember 2nd Street? You know, down there by where, you know, way on the north end where I live. Yeah. So 2nd Street comes. 2nd and 4th Street come all the way to downtown here, obviously. But when we first came here from California, we lived over here with my grandfather. Now the Globe Cleaners is not there anymore, but I believe the old house is. So we'll head over there. Now the reason I'm bringing it up is to this day there is still a place. Well, it's not the place. Oh wow, that's new. What is that? Let's see here. What was I saying? Oh, the place. So, right across the street from where my grandfather lived was a place called the Royal Fork. And it was an all-you-eat-can-eat buffet. And so quite often as a treat, we would just walk right across the street from my grandfather's house Good. We would walk right across the street from my grandfather's house, and man, I used to go there, and I would get roast beef and a plate full of mashed potatoes and gravies, and I'd go back 3 times to fill my plate up. As a 10, 11-year-old boy, I could eat. Now, I really have no idea how big those plates were back then, but I would assume they were pretty good-sized plates. So, if you look up on the left there, you can see this sign. It's like right in the middle there. It's a fork shape, and we'll get closer to it here. So this right here was my grandfather's house, right here. Okay. This structure right here was not here. This here was an empty parking lot, and Globe Cleaners was sort of sitting on the back of the lot. And this is the Royal Fork Buffet. So it is no longer Royal Fork Buffet, but it's very interesting that to this day, that sign still stands. It's like a staple here in Albuquerque. So yeah, so the cafeteria was the restaurant, you know, the front was just right in front right there. And you would go around over there. My camera's pointed up, sorry. So, yeah, so you would go around on the front over there and go in the front over there. Hello, go ahead. Like everybody's like looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm giving a damn tour on Twitch. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Now right across the street there's a church. That is where I can recall probably 11, 12-year-old boy, I can't remember exactly, where my grandfather's funeral was held. Rest in peace. Miss my grandfather very much. Good grief. There's so many cars out today. Probably not. I'm pretty sure we're on a firework ban right now. The state is so dry. No moisture, no rain. I generally don't burn fireworks, so I don't keep up with it. But if I was to go check news and things like that, I wouldn't doubt at all that we're on a firework ban. Why didn't I get a light? I just made my own light. There might be parade somewhere. We'll go down Central here. This is Central Avenue, Route 66, part of the original Route 66. Why didn't that guy go? And when you say they did fireworks, they, dude, this guy's not paying attention. They're Espanol to Espanol. So the fireworks, I'm curious if that was like at a stadium or like a controlled display, because, you know, we may have that, but I think as a whole, it's going to be illegal to burn fireworks right now, just considering how much of in a drought we are. I mean, we're dealing with that fire over there. As you can see, I couldn't even ride the trail because they don't want anybody on it. Yeah, and that's going to happen here. In fact, my neighbors are known for it. And of course, we will be at home trying to make sure our dogs feel safe, because 2 of them can't stand the fireworks. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. You just confirmed something then for me. So Matyos. So I've been wondering, because I could only, at first I was only hearing the sound under my left ear. So I do need to figure out what's going on with that. And I don't know if it's something I did when I plugged the Rode microphone in. Maybe, does anybody know offhand, is there a button that where I can shut off left or right audio? Memorial Day is coming up. This is a Memorial Day weekend. No, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Well, I don't want to take things apart right now. I'll investigate that when I get home. I did thought that when I started the stream, I was like, I think I only hear the audio coming on my left ear. So I guess we'll see when I get home. I'll have everything off. I'll be able to just quickly look at the microphone settings. Yeah, I just checked that. Let me make sure this side's plugged in all the way. Yeah, I just quickly reached down to press it and see if it was plugged in. But at the same time, I actually do hear, at least I think, I hear audio coming on both ears. I've thought I've heard audio come in both ears for a while now. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Yeah, see, you just, that voice text to speech right there. Yeah, see, I hear it on both. Well, when I unplugged it, you know what's going to happen is the GoPro microphone on the media mod takes over. So, I bet you anything. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop right here really quick. Without destroying and completely taking everything apart, I just want to take a quick look.
Matt just who said when you plugged in all the way it went to left side only.
Let me look here really quick. All right, now I can't get it out. I'm gonna look at the microphone.
Like a shot. Way too sharp. Matt just 2 set goes.
Oh, here's, okay, mono or stereo, let's see here. Well, it would help if I could read that. So there is definitely a mono and a stereo button. So, maybe I accidentally pressed one of those. Now the problem is I can't read the screen, so I can't tell if I'm on, let's see here. Darn it. No, the problem is I forgot like what dB it should be on. It's minus 15, wait, 12, 9. Anybody got any idea what dB I should be on? I think I'm making it louder. I should be at 0, right? And then this is stereo.
Map just said left side only.
Okay, so that should be side 1. All right, y'all. I don't really know at this point in time, so I'm gonna mess with that later when I get home. Let's see if I get this back on. All right, so we're gonna have to deal with left side audio only till I can figure it out.
Map just said just go.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get home. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's already almost 9 o'clock. Oh, I know. That was actually kind of fun thinking about making up things that they're saying. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I think I got it back to microphone 1.
Map just said I have to go. I will leave the chat open for you.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till these cars go because there we go. All right, good. I haven't really read the instructions on these things. I just kind of plug them in and go. So I need to figure out stereo versus mono, what dB they should be in. Now, I don't know what dB it was in before, but the first time I clicked it, it went to 27. So right now I got it on 0, so I have no idea if there's a difference in the Yeah, my wife is the same way. She hates when I upgrade her stuff. She hates it. But then when she gets used to it, she's okay. But so if I'm testing anything out new, like these helmets, I have to like really thoroughly test it out before I make her switch to anything. Now, with the exception of these helmets, she's gonna have to dive in like with me. Just dive in. We go out ride, we figure out how the intercom thing works. together. So she was pretty nice about letting me take her phone and install the Senna app and configuring her phone to her helmet. So she was pretty open. But, you know, she got a nice, beautiful blue helmet out of it. So, what's this truck doing? Well, I think the wind changed direction. Yeah. And she'll be quick to blame it on me. Oh my gosh, I think the wind changed direction. I'm ready to grab the big ring now. Let's see here. Come on, people. Out of my way. Oh yeah, we're cruising. I want to see a flag to confirm it, but I probably don't. No, I am pushing 270 watts too, so 300 watts. Yeah, so I got 24, 25. Where's the darn flag at? That's gonna be hard to tell anyways, because all our flags are ordered half staff because of the school shooting. Well, I'm still holding about 270, 295. See if I can catch a draft through here. Come on, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah. Oh my gosh, why is that guy slowing? Pulled off too far. Pulled off too fast. I'm gonna catch a little breather and save a little energy for this next section after the light. Come on, soft pedal. Let me see if I got any big trucks coming. One, it's a possibility. Let's see if we get stopped. Maybe. Nope. Damn it. Oh man, it's a nice truck. Fuck. Alright. I should have just jumped on that one. If I would have saved some energy, I probably could have jumped on it. Well, they have to slow down up here, so there's a possibility right after the bridge. We'll see. Sometimes they don't slow down. Yeah, he's going like 32. No way I'm gonna catch that. I should have jumped on it earlier. So they go too fast through here. All right, I'm gonna catch my breath. There's no cars coming. No draft today. Now I feel the headwind. Yeah, good idea. Now this car is going kind of slow. Might catch this one. Let's see, how many are there? Just one. Oh, he's not going to come around? Went by too fast. She slowed down and then sped up. Which, understandable, you know. She's trying to give distance, you know. And that guy's just driving too fast for this road. I still haven't caught my breath. Oh me. Oh my. Yeah, 21 miles, and I wasn't planning on going that hard. So overall it's a good workout still then, for what was planned to be kind of an easy ride. I feel like I'm just barely catching my breath from all that work. All right. As soon as I hit this street, I feel like it's like, oh, we're almost home. It's almost over. So when I get back home, I'm gonna have to pull out the road, go to manual, and figure out this audio thing here. I'm sure it's something I pressed or pushed, or it's gotta be. Oh, too big of a gear there. I guess I could take it out of the big ring now, right? I'm not going fast anymore. No, this is going to be it, because I got to get busy on my work day. So I got a couple of meetings I got to take care of, and then I'm going to cut my work day early because my wife has some friends coming over tonight. So I promised her I would cook dinner for them tonight. So I got to kind of clean the guest bathroom a little bit, straighten up the kitchen a bit, and then I'm cooking them some pork. Hang on a sec. Can't go. Some pork piccata on spaghetti squash. And then I will be heading back to my office and playing video games because it's not my party, not my gig. I'm kind of not invited. Alrighty, everyone, so this is my usual spot to shut my stream down. So let me, which direction do I want to point today? We'll point this way. Alrighty, so once again, thank you everyone for joining the stream. What was access for? I've never seen that sign before, that's new. So I appreciate you all sticking out with me, another IRL stream. So I will be.
Have a good one.
You too, Dimitri. I will be streaming tomorrow. My wife and I were going out for a bike ride so that we can test out these helmets. So I'll be streaming 2 times tomorrow. Once on a bike ride with my wife, and then I'm going to do a live stream in my bike shop working on the tandem probably most of the day tomorrow. So y'all check those 2 streams out tomorrow. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good day.